from Burnaby Association for Community Inclusion.
Now, Umid, one of my first memories of Umid, who was receiving support in the day program at the Burnaby Association, and he had pooled his hours with another individual who he went to school with. And so was there Monday to Friday, 9 to 3. You got there and back on HandyDart. And one of my first memories of Umid was he ran through the office where we were working, and he was leading an escape. It was like, come on, follow me. He was taking a group of people down the back stairs, out the back door. Umid was very clearly telling us that he was not satisfied with the supports that he was receiving. So we're gonna do a little interview here. I think there's a mic here. So now, oh, hold on. I promised there would be cheering. So I'd like to introduce the wonderful Umid. All right, down there. Okay, do you want to introduce yourself, Umid?
I'm Umid Benedict.
All right, Umid. Can you tell us what your life was like before joining the Stitch Services?
Mary and even the hate that. Who could not easily be denied.
So you were telling us about how you felt like the workers didn't listen to you,
Yeah.
and that was and we were having a conversation about how it can be really hard when there's a group of people, and the staff have to listen to all the people,
Yeah.
but you felt really frustrated because you felt like they didn't think about you, right?
Yeah.
So we've had a conversation. I don't want you to think that I'm putting words in his mouth. We've had this conversation. So he's been very forthcoming with lots of information. And what you see on the screen are the actual quotes and the words that he used in describing his experience. You also felt quite frustrated about being on HandyDart. Can you tell us about that? It was frustrating for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, dude.
Did you have to get on the bus for a long time?
That's already wait, overweight.
It was always waiting.
That's already.
Yeah, which can be really hard.
Yeah.
And did you get to do lots of different things?
Yeah.
When you were in day program, you did lots of different things?
Yeah. I take casting, I take bus.
Oh, so now, yeah, so you're talking now about what's changed for you.
That is and the boss man left and people was not.
Before you were not the boss of your life, and now you are the boss of your life.
Yeah, dude.
And this is a picture of Umid volunteering at the bike kitchen. He's been learning about bike maintenance and how to keep bikes working.
Yeah.
You are taking the SkyTrain and the bus
That too.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you think that was scary for your mom?
My mom not gave me.
Is it not scary?
No.
We may have had some conversation. It may have been a little scary.
No kid.
She's not scared?
No.
Okay, that's good. She's not scared anymore. That's for sure. And you say you were telling us that you were feeling more independent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, some other things that you've learned.
Teach my love. Teaching my love.
Teaching yourself.
And cook and cut garlic.
Yeah, you're the star garlic cutter at you've been volunteering at the Downtown Eastside Neighborhood House preparing meals on Wednesday mornings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can get there on your own, right?
Yeah.
And you can volunteer there on your own, right?
But
You're often there on your own, yeah? And you were telling us about how you use Google Maps
Là, le cookie m'a aidé.
It's easy. It's easy. Of course. And the list goes on. There's more things that Umid is very proud to have learned. What about how do you communicate with people using your phone?
Sometimes. FaceTime
FaceTime's a really good way to talk on the phone, isn't it?
and text.
Texting. And you've got a job now, don't you?
Là,
Is it your perfect dream job?
think oh no.
It's not your dream job yet, but you're looking for another job, right?
Là, do.
And have you learned anything about work and what's important at work?
The book order.
To work.
The my money.
You get some money,
I pay my stuff.
you pay for stuff.
Yeah.
Nice. You telling us about you were telling us about how now you're able to communicate things better.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Do.
Yeah. Anything else you want to share with this whole room of lovely people?
No.
Then you can sit right back down again. Umid has been not just a participant in the Stitch service, but he's also been a critical part of the design team. And I just wanted to show an example. So we have regular meetings where we have a range of people participating, and often we're visualizing different things, how things might work on the technology side. And you can see on the left, you've got probably one of them is mine, like bar charts and graphs. And then you can see Umid's, it's probably hard to see, but you can see Umid's beautiful visualizations on the other side, and he always brings a critical perspective in terms of how do we visualize things in a way that makes sense for him? How do we make sure that what we're designing works for him and others? And he always is able to bring things forward that we hadn't thought about, and question things in a way that is absolutely critical, I think, to the process. And the other day he had a group of 5 of us in a room and spent like an hour asking everybody what each of our dreams and goals are, and making us get granular about what steps we're taking in order to achieve those goals. And let me tell you, it was a very excellent process, and it's funny thinking about how we go through all these planning processes with people all the time, and how rarely we have to do that same thing for ourselves. So always brings a wonderful perspective, and again, is a critical part of the Stitch service.
How did that feel, Amy?
Good.
Yeah? What was the best part for you?
Don't want to.
When everyone was cheering for you? And what did you think about having the opportunity to share your story? Would you like to do something like this again?
Yes.
Spread the story a little bit more about Stitch Services?
Yeah.
Yeah? And do you feel you learned anything by doing this today? Do you feel like you have some new experience from doing this? But what new things did you try? Have you ever spoken in front of this many people?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
When did you do that before?
Today.
Today. So today was the first time?
The first time.
Yeah? And this morning, do you remember how you felt this morning before?
Yeah. Baby.
A little bit nervous?
Yeah.
And how do you feel now?
Good.
Yeah? Are you pleased that you had the confidence to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what helped you feel confident?
Someone teach you.
Someone teaching you?
And teaching you guys.
You're teaching.
And show you. And then I do. From my love. story.
Yep.
And then you just you love you story and it make better.
To connect your life story, other people's life story, connect it together.
Father God, story. All you story. Love. I am a story that I can make one.
So everyone has their own love story, and together we can make one big story.
Story.
Yeah. And what do you think that does by sharing your story? Who do you think you can help?
Hello, Father God, my love story.
Do you think you can help other people that were in your situation, that weren't happy in day program?
Yeah,
Would you like to help other Umids in the world to change their lives?
yeah.
And do you feel like what you did today might help that?
Yes.
Yeah? Awesome. Cool. Last thing you want to say?
No.
No? All good?
You're welcome. Mom, look at me.